and that will need to include workers who are skilled in their work with young people, absolutely.
The people that work here already are skilled with young people.
I can't talk about individuals at
But if you're
this,
cutting a service,
at
you must
this
be able to
level.
say you're cutting a service, meaning you're cutting staff, meaning you're going to have to merge. You're merging youth offenders.
But we might be able to fund posts from different places. So what we think,
once again, you're merging, so you must be cutting staff.
Can you just
can I
keep speaking?
Yeah,
You
but
wait for you wait for her.
Let her make up anything you make.
Then you can come back.
Yeah.
You make up.
Yeah. So it is about doing things very differently. When you're taking 25% out of children's services budgets, we have to think really carefully about how we do things differently while making sure that we meet the needs of young people in Harrogate, that we meet the needs of children who need to be looked after because they're not able to be looked after in their families. You know, the budget that we have has to fund a whole range of things, but we are very committed to ensuring that we help prevent issues for young people and children and their families from worsening. So we're really investing in early help, and that will include workers that can support young people with youth
But you
work
haven't
skills.
answered my question, what's going to happen to the current staff?
I did answer that. I said,
I want to know
She did still, she did still.
I said I don't have that information. Those
She
details,
doesn't know.
those details are not yet developed. That's something that
Wait. Everyone needs to get their chance to speak, so Clint speak.
I was just like bringing it back to what you said earlier about how you want to find the best management. We already have the best management here, because I came and all of the staff that come in here like 3 days a week, they perform miracles and stuff. Like they help you when your family can't.
I mean,
So that's right, and it's about
great.
keeping the best people in the service. That's
You said find them. We've already got them.
from across our service. Yeah.
Jennifer, you had yours.
You said how getting new people in, it's going to take us some time to get used to them new people when we're already used to them.
No, I said sorry, I interrupted you. Finish.
Go ahead, let's do it.
It's not about getting new people in. One of the things, and John will reinforce that, what we're looking at across children's services, we've got loads of skilled people. You've talked a lot today about the people that work with you. We want to retain them in our service. They might not be organised in the same way as they are, but their focus will be on young people just as part of a wider early health system. But that's the detail that we're still developing, and we're not in a position to talk about individuals. That'll be part of a different consultation.
So it wouldn't necessarily, it wouldn't be about just saying we're going to get brand new people to come in. About that, what we need is that flexible workforce. We can obviously offer the 4 till 8, 4 till 9, to even work to the 6 till 11 agenda. But the skills bit is really important. So it's not about saying, that person are going. It's about saying, can they work flexibly across a system? And by that we mean early help and during the day, but of course, crucially, because we need youth workers. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Zina, then Michael, Aliyah, Janine.
Okay, my question is, you said you have not yet developed the finances, the money. So where have you come up with this figure that you need to cut 1.7 million in year 1, 400,000 in year 2? And also, you're getting rid of approximately 184 workers, and you haven't got the nitty-gritty of every single person. I'm studying a finance course. You need to make sure every penny is being spent wisely. Why haven't you yet started? The budget is to be in mid-March, just 2 weeks before the financial year starts. It's a bit late. I'm glad we're having this consultation, but it's a bit late. And your youth strategy is in February, I believe. It's a bit late. You're leaving it to the last minute. Every penny counts, especially if there are cuts. And you say you're going to fund outside funding. Okay, we're going to have outside funding. How are we going to find these funders? We need people to find these people. It costs money. Time is money. So, and also you're spending money on interim staff. You're spending money on consultants. I remember seeing Paul Senior a couple of years ago. Where is he gone now? And also you say, in working with young people to create outcomes, you created a youth strategy panel, I believe, just after the riots, where 400k was to be invested. What has happened to that? I myself and other young people were on the panel, and after 2 years when interim staff came in, it fizzled out. the outcomes, they come out and then they're not met. How are we meant to believe in people like you if these outcomes aren't met? And then new outcomes come out. Again, that's wasting time, money, energy, effort. So time, yes, money is very important, but you're wasting it in these procedures.
Okay, in terms of getting out there as early as possible, I think that's what we're trying to do right now. No decision has been made. We've got councillors who are here who are listening to exactly the points you're making. I'm not sure about the 130 odd people in and across the sector, but you may well be quite correct, because there are a number of voluntary sectors that do work in and across the space, so it wouldn't all just come from the youth service. So you're absolutely right, we met a number of them on Tuesday as well, and that's the point about with the voluntary sector, where they do and can and are already in this space do things, probably not for any salary whatsoever, but have